Okay, as you can see, we make the hole even bigger for this alternator bolt to fit in. As you can see that.
Yung ako sabi ko.
Yeah. So we're gonna remove the dust, the copper that's been removed to make the hole bigger.
Copper dust.
So we need to refine it a bit. So make sure. So see, there are coppers that fell out. So we need to insert here, or as you can see, you can now connect them to your alternator for grounding for big tree. So you can see. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do when you're doing the big tree upgrade is you need to insert here the positive wire. So for me, I need to remove this, but I don't know, so we'll see for sure. So you can see I removed the hose to reveal the wiring here, so make sure you put something to block the opening of your intake hose because it's very dangerous to leave it open. So as you can see, this is the intake hose. As you can see there, there's all the specs you need. GM, this is the clamp. Okay, make sure you're very careful not to fall anything inside. Okay, you can see I removed the intercooler hose in there. I'm gonna be removing the positive wire here. So you see that it's my turbo, so I remove it just for the positive wire. It's so weird. You can see I break loose that bolt. So you try to see this. This is the positive of the. So just use this as a headroom. As you can see, I can now remove it. So be careful about it. Okay, so right now I've connected it, and we're just gonna torque the positive wire. So it says I'm gonna tell you what torque it is. You can see I've torqued it to 120 pound-inch or 14 Newton meters. Okay, so we're gonna connect the turbo hose again and proceed to connecting it to the battery. So that's how you connect your positive harness, so it's the correct torque. Okay, so I place back the sensor of the alternator. That's that sends the RPMs and the status of the alternator. So I place it back, as you can see there, as you can see this one, place it back, so make sure it clicks, and then we just need to tighten the clamp. So I'll also provide for the specs. It says it's around 3-4 Newton meters or 5, but I'm gonna do 26. It's just a few torques it would do. Make sure to torque them properly. This here proper torquing spec. So I want it just 20 newtons. 20 pound-inch or 26. It's up to you. The maximum is 5, so that the turbos wouldn't go bad if you test it somewhere like tollways or high speed. Wait until you hear the clicking sound. Okay, to show you, you need to torque that to spec. So I'm gonna be setting it around 33 pound. Okay guys, so as you can see, so I torque it around 33 pound-feet, and what we do next is we're gonna be connecting the ground there. But we could do is we can already connect the batteries. So this is for the part of the big tree. Okay, so it's not really easy, but it's more easier if you have your garage, because I'm working outside and it's really hard. And you could see I still need to remove that for the chassis ground upgrade. So it's quite raining and I'm gonna go inside. Okay, so the other ground was installed there, so you can see that I removed the bolt, and we're just gonna connect it to the battery for the grounding, and it just fits very well, guys. So I'll tell you the torque later on. Okay, so we're gonna be torquing that to 88 pound-inch, or 10 Newton meters. Okay, so let's do this. I'll show you guys how you do it. Okay. Grabe guys, halos kabahan ako na wala ko yung aking pampihit, guys. So it's just there, oh. Look where it found it. It's in the radiator. Sorry. So nandun siya sa may radiator na yun. Okay, so kunin ko. Okay guys, update. So I found in the tools. I just was hiding at the radiator. OMG guys. It's the worst way where it can go. Thank you for our help. Okay, so this one, as you can see, I've torqued it at just 75 pound-inch because I don't want to over torque things. And here you could also torque it, but I will not much. And we can now connect our battery, or if you want, let's connect this one. This is the positive. Connect the alternator, and we can now check our engine later. You can see here, this is our big tree. As you can see, this is the negative, so I place it there. I put a bend there, and then I connected all the big tree and the positive. This goes to the positive. So let's now connect the batteries, okay? Before leaving anything else, check your work. Positive from battery, going to positive of alternators, so it's there. And then negative from engine, going to the negative of your battery. And you just add some negative from your battery, going to the chassis ground. So let's now start our engine and see if it works. Not check engine or anything. I just got 15 volts, which is very high because of what is called as the big tree. As you can see, there's a big improvement. This is 14.8. It's idling at a very high voltage. As you can see, so this is doing more good than bad. So I tell you guys, big tree is a good thing, guys. Subscribe.